Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Moving up with the Miclettes. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Moving up with the Miclettes.
Moving on up.
And today we have I don't even know how to word it, but I guess you can say, yeah,
an update.
It's an update type of video. Some of you may know we've been on YouTube now for 6 months, and we want to provide a 6-month update, a status update on the channel, and just kind of have a conversation with each other about a few topics and about a few things that, you know, just hopefully provides you all with an understanding of what this YouTube life is like. Before we do that, however, I think we should introduce ourselves. What do you say? Introduce ourselves to the world? Because we have hella people that have never watched our channel or watched any of our videos. So,
Exactly.
you know, let's start with that. So what is your name?
My name is Sherri.
And I am Joseph, and we are the Miclettes. And we appreciate you being here with us and spending some time and supporting the channel, watching the video, and hopefully we're able to help you out with some valuable content.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, subscribe, share, comment, thumbs up, get the notification bell, all that, you know, and that helps us out and we appreciate it. What have you learned over these 6 months of being on this YouTube journey?
Well, I've learned that YouTube is a real commitment. Like, it's not just something you could be like, oh, I'm gonna film a video and then, you know, stop. Like, you have to be on a consistent basis with your videos and, you know, trying to edit and coming up with content and, you know, it's tedious sometimes and yeah, it's a commitment.
Absolutely.
What about you?
I agree with you 100%. 100%. And it's interesting, right? Because I know we have both listened to content on YouTube that talks about the commitment and uploading on a consistent basis and making sure you have, you know, 10 to 15, 20 videos recorded and edited before you launch your channel and staying ahead by a certain number of videos so you never fall behind. And
Which is great advice.
it is great advice.
I mean, if you can actually do that.
Yeah, and I think that is actually, I think, our biggest challenge is the fact that we have real lives, right?
Yeah.
We are a real family. We are a real couple. We have careers. We have side gigs or side jobs and passion projects, as Sherri likes to call them, right? We have kids, you know, and we have so many priorities.
Yeah.
And still, I would say that we have found time over 6 months to upload a weekly video.
2.
In fact, 2, right? And we didn't go into it with that.
Yeah.
You know, we did not go into it with the intent of uploading twice a week. It was once a week.
Yeah.
And then this idea popped in and said, hey, let's, like you said, let's do a wine time. I have an idea for a wine time, right? That was your idea. And it was a great idea. But comes with its challenges.
More commitment.
More commitment, you know?
But
more commitment, more dedication, finding not even finding time, creating time.
yeah, definitely true. Because our schedules they fluctuate. You know, they're busy and
Yep.
things sometimes happen unexpectedly. But I'm actually pretty proud of us. The fact that,
No, I am too.
you know, for the past 6 months, we've actually been doing it consistently and not just one video a week, but 2, you know, because years ago we were like, it's too much work.
Yeah.
That's why we just prolonged starting a channel.
Yeah.
You know, but we did. So, you know, that kind of leads to how much longer do you want to continue? And if you even want to continue.
So I do want to continue. I do. And I would like to see us continue with the Moving Up with the Miclettes channel for at least another 6 months, right? I would like to say the next number of years.
Yeah.
Really. You know what I mean? But I also am trying to be smart, goal-oriented, realistic about it, and say, before we try to overcommit to something that is unrealistic, considering we may not know what the future holds for us, all right, let's shoot for 6 months at a time, you know? And I think and I think now that we're at the 6-month threshold, that might be a better way of looking at it. You know what I mean? Because when we first started the channel, we didn't go into it saying, all right, 3 months, 6 months, a year. It was, let's start a channel. You know, let's start recording. So yeah, I would like to continue at least for another 6 months and reassess. What about yourself?
I do want to continue, and that's only because I think the content that we put out is very, valuable. And, we've received messages from friends and, just letting us know like, oh, I listened to you and it's so helpful and I just need a little help, like one-on-one time. And, can you guys give me some more advice or this and that? So I know that what we're putting out, at least people are taking something from it. Yeah. So, I would definitely do want to continue. Might even want to say 3 months at a time. Move that 6 down to 3 because your summer is about to pick up and, things are opening. Outside is opening up again. Yeah. And so that means weddings for you are probably going to kick into gear and, so we'll see how it goes.
To piggyback off of that question, right? What are some things that you are looking to change in regards to the channel?
I mean, I know we talked about before maybe when we release our videos, because as of now it's Friday nights and Sundays, and maybe just seeing if another time slot works for us. I mean, for me, and it's so hard to say that because like we watch YouTube all the time, so for us it doesn't really matter when a video comes out, we're gonna watch it.
That's true.
If we are subscribed to that channel or it's something that we want to learn or listen to, we're gonna watch it regardless. So that it's kind of hard to be like, okay, well, what's a better day to switch to, or what's more content that that we want to put out. I would say definitely trying to get into more, maybe even stocks or like ways to help families in regards to saving more money. So yeah, I think those 2 things definitely. What about you?
I think for me, on the creative aspect, in regards to like video editing, learning more about video editing and adding different elements, throughout a video, or maybe even thumbnail and titles and stuff like that. In regards to scheduling of the videos being published, I kind of agree with you. Like that's something I want to at least look into for this next 6 months, is maybe a different date, maybe a different time. Maybe Sunday at 7:30 in the morning doesn't work. Maybe Tuesday evening at 5 o'clock might be better. You know what I mean? So, just kind of taking into consideration who we're really trying to appeal to and reach out to. Like you said, we've had comments on videos from friends, family members, people that we know and don't know that have shared their thoughts, their reactions, their feedback. And so I know that we are making valuable content. It's just a matter of trying to reach more people. So I think whether it's coming up with a strategy, whether it's promoting on social media more, or just being active more on social media, getting more attention to the channel, I don't know, it could be a number of those things.
I guess you just the moral of the story is you're always going to have to reinvent, change, be willing to change and try new things if you're trying to improve your channel.
And I think that goes with anything, right? Like if you want to be more successful at something, you got to assess what has not been working and implement a new strategy or evolve with what it is that you're creating or trying to accomplish. And once something is working, stick to that, and see what the outcome is, right? But I think that's important, right? Always looking to see what is going to work better.
And so with that, how have you enjoyed the process? How have you liked the journey?
With as challenging as it is and as time consuming as YouTube creation, content creation really is.
I'll be tired, y'all.
It is time consuming. I have really enjoyed it. I really have. It's given me this sensation, this feeling of being creative and learning a new creative outlet. I've been able to learn video editing. I never knew anything about video editing before.
He legit like figure this out. Just watch some YouTube videos, went to YouTube University real quick and learned how to edit. And he's done amazing. I give you that.
Thank
because
you.
I sure haven't tried it yet. And I keep telling him like, oh yeah, maybe you can teach me this weekend.
She's been saying that for 6 months.
For real.
6 months now.
I mean, look.
Passion projects get in the way. Passion projects.
I be busy.
Learning how to edit video on iMovie on an iPad to start with, right? Filming our first 2 or 3 months of... filming our first 3 to 4 months of video content on a cell phone.
On like a 3-year-old phone.
Right? We got the Samsung S7. That's what we were using.
And you can tell.
Yeah.
It used to drive me nuts.
Using natural light, right? From in front of our, because we record right in front of our window, right? This is our studio, our bedroom. Our bedroom is our studio, right? And so, just learning how to get better at certain things, whether it's recording, whether it's lighting, whether it's video editing, making a thumbnail, learning how to use Canva. That's a plug right there. If you're trying to start a YouTube channel, if you know nothing about digital art and you want to create something, canva.com. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I've enjoyed the process. I really, really have. I think that's part of the reason why I actually want to continue. How about yourself?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. And I think what I've enjoyed the most is actually learning from a lot of the videos that we put out. Like there's things, that I learn at the same time that I'm researching it, like, oh wow, that's dope, or just whatever the topic is. Yeah. Learning something new. Learning things I never even knew, or, just being able to bring that to somebody else, to share that knowledge, share that wealth with you guys. Yeah. That is what I've enjoyed a lot. And that's, what is making me, want to continue to even provide the content.
And that leads to the next question, which we kind of already are answering, is what have you enjoyed the most? What have you disliked?
So what I've enjoyed the most, like I said, is the learning from the videos. Yeah. Just learning something new every time we release a video. What I have disliked the most, I would say, is having to create the time, because at one point we were ahead on our videos, and now it's kind of like, chugging along because we have so much stuff, that other things that we're trying to accomplish. Yeah. So we have to create the time, like you said, and sometimes trying to create the time to do 2 videos, and then for him to rush to edit it, and then also him trying to edit videos for our children's channel. Yeah. So that's the part I dislike, and just like watching him seem like he's stressing himself out sometimes.
I do. I do, because I want to make sure that we're putting out a video that A, we're proud of, and B, something that's going to provide value and be creative and be captivating and appealing to an audience.
Yeah. What have you disliked?
I'm gonna be real, man. I haven't really disliked anything. I haven't disliked any aspect of it. However, I will say that I've been challenged. I've been challenged in a very creative way, a new way. Yeah, some things are more difficult than others. Even though I consider myself to be a patient person, I feel like I have really had to dig deeper into that bag of patience just to see the channel grow. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't disliked anything. What I've enjoyed the most is learning new aspects of the content creation, learning how to use YouTube, learning YouTube, content creating, the artistic aspect of making a video, and to your point that you mentioned already, providing content that is helpful for other people, because we go to YouTube to learn. Yeah. Right? Like, we don't really go to YouTube to be entertained necessarily. Well, okay. It's like 80-20 for me. Yeah. Like, I'm going to be real. For me, my entertainment on YouTube is listening to DJ's live stream. Okay. Right? And then the rest is learning. Like, I enjoy learning through YouTube. about a number of different topics. So I want to make sure that we're doing the same for other people, you know? And so that's something that I've enjoyed in the 6 months.
Yeah. Another thing that I kind of dislike, and it could just be the genre that we're in, it's a very slow process, and, you know, it's a slow grind. You have to, like I said, that goes along with the commitment, I suppose. But, you know, if some people might just start and then within a month already have, you know, the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours or whatever. But
they may even have like 80,000 followers, you know, or subscribers.
That's a big mountain to climb. But since we like doing it, and I think the videos that we put out, we seem to have a good time. So you know, I think that helps with that. And we're not looking at this point to be like, okay, well, once we reach that, then we'll start making money. I mean, I guess for us, it's just putting out the content, you know, continuing to do it, continuing to just provide knowledge for others, and enjoying ourselves. This is kind of like our outlet to, you know, our wine times are our outlets that we have a good time at. And
it's kind of weird to say it, but this has become a bonding experience, you know? Like sometimes the video recording process can be a little stressful at times, dealing with me and maybe dealing with her, but it's a bonding moment because at the end of the recording session, we end up laughing and smiling. There's been only just a small handful of times that I walk away from the recording process maybe not satisfied. And that's just me being critical. And that's really what it comes down to, right? A video may have gone well for her, but I'm looking at it through a different lens, and I'm a lot more critical. I'm a lot more critical than she is. You know, and that's a fault of mine, I suppose. You know, so you touched on something just now. Take this opportunity to provide a status update on the channel, right? So here we are 6 months in, right? As of today, March 12th, 2021, we have 93 subscribers. Woo! And I know it may sound like we're being sarcastic, but on the real, thank you very much to each and every one of you 93, because if it wasn't for y'all, we would have nothing. And so all we can say is thank you. And there are some people that really help us and support our channel and actually share. Like we see them sharing the content. Thank you very much. We appreciate that, you know. In regards to views, we have about 1,449 views. So 1,449 views as of today. So again, thank you very much to all of you who have viewed our videos. And in regards to watch hours, we are currently sitting at 104.8.
Yeah.
So again, we have a huge
Mount Everest.
Yes. A huge mountain to climb in regards to getting to that coveted monetization status, or even just being recognized as a legitimate channel. But I think what really provides our legitimacy is the way that we interact with our subscribers, the fact that we have some people that are sharing our content, and the fact that we have people commenting back saying, this was great information, thank you very much, or anything positive. And we can't thank you enough. So
thank you.
Thank you. What's going on in regards to moving up with the Miclettes? Are we going to move on for another 6 months?
Yeah. I say yeah. And, you know, to you, if you're out there and you're thinking about starting a channel finally, or it does take commitment, you know, as long as you're consistent, but that just goes with anything. If you are trying to lose weight, you got to be consistent. If you want to change your diet, you got to be consistent. So that's just life.
Yeah.
Hair routines, consistency. You know what I mean? Be consistent, you know, map out the things you want to talk about, try to plan in advance. That's always key. Yeah. But it is something that is achievable. You just have to work for it.
Yeah. And as you mentioned earlier, the mini Miclettes are going to have their channel launching here within the next week or two. And so they've been wanting to start a channel for the longest time, probably ever since they were like I don't know, 2-3 years old, you know?
Yeah.
And so for the last 2 or 3 or 4 years, they've been talking about wanting to start a YouTube channel. And so finally we've made the commitment to starting a YouTube channel for them.
I've decided to be their director. He's their editor.
I'm their producer.
Exactly.
And yeah, we are going to help them along and guide them on this journey that they're going to embark on, and have fun with them and help them have fun with the process, and also learn over time, learn how to film and edit their own videos and give them ownership of that. You know what I mean? And so that's going to be a journey that we're going to all go on together. And so their channel is called The Mini Miclettes. They might end up with a lot more subscribers after like 1 month.
Yeah.
They might end up with more views, more watch time than we have in 6 months.
So if y'all don't see us anymore, we're giving finance advice to little kids, okay?
Exactly. I think lastly, we would just say that if there's anybody out there that's watching that wants to start their own YouTube channel, do it.
Do it.
Do it. You know?
Do it.
There's no reason not to. Just do it. You know what I mean? You're going to learn new things. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be challenged. But you're going to learn so much about what it means to create content. And you're going to learn a lot about yourself. And as Sherri said, you're going to learn a lot about the content that you are providing because you got to do research. And that's a plus. That's a bonus. So absolutely, 150%. If you're thinking about it, go for it. Just do it.
We thank you so much for joining us on our 6-month update on our YouTube journey. And make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below, all that. And keep moving up with the Miclettes.
There you go, y'all. Keep moving up. We'll see y'all next time.